Welcome to Badminton Weekly with me, Jasmine Lim. We begin the show with the Princess Sirivannavari Thailand Masters, where Dechapol Prava Ranukro and Supisara Puesampran continue their fine form by winning their fourth title together. However, Laksika Kanlaha and Phai-Thai-mas Nguyen Wong could not add a second title for Thailand, falling short in women's doubles against a new Indonesian pair on finals day. Despite losing, Selina Piek believes the nation has huge potential to do well in the doubles discipline this season.
In my opinion, Thailand always had huge potential in doubles. They also had always ladies doubles in the top 10, almost 2 pairs, I believe, when I was still playing. And now again, playing in Thailand is always a tricky arena. And they had 2 doubles in semifinals, also with the Aimsarch sisters, who has been out on an injury for quite some time. So in my opinion, they always have been on top of the bill, I would say. And I can also see them going a lot further in 2025. Dechapol always has been like a very good contester for winning tournaments. So it's for me no surprise that he's still one of the best men's mixed doubles players. And I think it also shows that I think it's their 4th tournament win already. So we all know his mixed doubles with Sapsiré has been outstanding. So it was for me quite interesting to see that they were doing so well already from the early stages. Especially because Sapsiré was okay, but she wasn't outstanding in her previous mixed doubles. But I think she had a huge task to be as good as Sapsiré, but in my opinion, she has been doing really well. And I can also see Dechapol, he's enjoying his time on court. So they seem to have a good chemistry. And sometimes that's also what you need starting a new partnership. You can get extra energy from each other. You would develop more playing styles because she has been used to playing with a different partner and he as well. So in that terms, your coping mechanism is going up. Yeah, I'm only super happy to see them doing so well. He's actually been doing well also in men's doubles. So he's only 27. He looks really fit, really fast. He seems to enjoy playing badminton. So in my opinion, he should keep on playing, because I think also in a way that men's doubles is going a lot faster. They're already supposed to be more short. So in terms of stamina, the mixed doubles is a harder category in my opinion. So if he can balance those things out, if he's doing well, he's feeling fit and he's performing well, then I would say go on. With each win you gain confidence, so that is a huge boost for them. And it's nice to start off the new year with a good tournament, because nowadays there are so many tournaments, but there are also so many competitors. So it's very hard being in a final, and doing that in the early stages of the year and in your home tournament. I think that's a huge motivation booster for them, and I hope they get some good confidence out of that. So yeah, in my opinion, it's super important getting those wins. Because they have been out for a long time in 2024. So I think that has been a tough year for them, mentally especially. They had some really good wins already. And I think at one tournament they also beat the strong Korean pair. So they have huge potential, and winning or getting another semi-final here is a confidence booster. Like I said before, it's super important in badminton that you win matches, because winning is gaining your confidence. Like you can play, for example, really good matches, but you keep on losing those. It's tough mentally. It's a lot more easy when you're playing bad, but still keeps on winning. Mentally, it helps you being more confident and believing in your own skills. So they have had a really few good wins already in 2025. So for me, it's all about staying injury-free. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to enter the top 10.
Siti Fadia Ramadanti and Lani Tria Mayasari were the women's doubles pair who prevented Thailand from securing a 3rd straight title at the Super 300 event. The Indonesians earned their first title as a pair after a comeback win against Kanlaha and Nguyen Wong. According to our BWF commentator Jeevan Salvanathan, they were not the only standout performers in Bangkok.
This Indonesia versus Thailand rivalry that's been happening all week is continuing on with the finals. So there's, I think, 4 finals that Indonesia represented in. 3 of them are against Thailand. So that rivalry has been really, really interesting to see. The only thing you can ask for in any tournament is for home players to get to the final. You know, there's so many good performances all week. I'm going to go with Pornpui Chochuang, one, because she's so established on the tour, but I think this year might really be the year for her after the runner-up position in India last week. She's been so dominant this week. She's such a technical player, but she seems to have added a bit more aggression to her play as well. So she's now killing people, you know, she's killing opponents off much more quicker. I fully expect her to take the final. Jason Tay is also the big headline maker in men's singles. Singapore has a new singles coach, Kim Ji-hyun, who's come in, and she did such great work with Thailand's national singles team. So Jason's already showing he's got the hunger to do it. He's a good all-round player. He's got a good power smash as well, but the rest of his game is coming good. So that's probably my 2 standouts. Also in doubles, Jin Yong and Seo Seung-jae. For some reason, the Koreans have managed to put together any 2 players. And, you know, Jin Yong's speed, Seo Seung-jae, double world champion, men's doubles and mixed doubles, perfect combination.
Ratchanok Intanon is one step closer to reaching the top 8 of the BWF World Tour ranking after her victory at the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters. The 29-year-old is currently in the top 10, and Steen Pedersen explains why it could be harder for Intanon to get into the top 8 than to maintain her ranking.
I think it has been a challenge for her to get back into top 8. I mean, she's a very experienced player. She's obviously experienced a lot of successes. So to sort of take that decision to do things a little bit differently, to get injury-free and probably change a few things in her practice, I think that has taken a lot of guts. And now she's getting paid for that gamble, so to speak. Now, saying that, it's always difficult to judge these things, not being part of the organization, being close to the players. But I think that the first hurdle is more or less overcome. She will get into to top 8 in the world ranking. The next question or the next issue to consider is how will she be able to maintain her spot there? And I actually think that for the sort of near future, it's going to be a little bit easier to maintain her rank amongst the top 8, maybe even get higher than 8, because she's got a lot of experience, and now she knows, she has the blueprint as to how to practice and how to sort of maintain her body going forward, and I think that could be really crucial. Now, there's also another thing that sort of adds to the possibility of staying in top 8, and that is a lot of her contemporaries are struggling with injuries or they've retired. We've seen He Bingjiao retire, we've seen Ayo Hore retire, Marin is out with injury, Taisoo Ying is out with injury, Akane Yamaguchi has been fighting injury for a long, long time. So a lot of the class of 2016, which was a remarkable class in women's singles, the Olympics back then, a lot of those players, they are not as competitive as they probably would like to be at the moment. So I think she could maintain that spot in top 8 for at least a year and a half. But the key to doing it will be to stay healthy and manage her tournament schedule. I see a Ratchanok that is in better physical shape. She's always been a brilliant technician. She sort of revolutionized the world back in 2013 when she became the first world champion in women's singles from Thailand. And her beautiful technical skills are still intact. So it's been the body that's let her down on a number of occasions. And I think it looks like she's found the right recipe to get healthy. And now the question mark is whether she can stay healthy, and then we can hopefully enjoy her beautiful technical skills for some years to come. The key thing that the young players can take away from Ratchanok is her beautiful technical skills. We see a generation of players come up where I feel efficiency has been the priority, but the better technical skills, the better options you have for tailoring your game and employing the right strategy in your game planning. And of course, in terms of tactical skills, Ratchanok's excellent understanding for playing in drifty conditions is also something that younger players could benefit from watching and really digging into it and see what is it actually that she's doing and why is it so efficient.
Tang-Tse and Suet were one of the many pairs that ended their partnership at the HSBC BWF World Tour finals. The Hong Kong shuttlers played their last match against Yang Zhenbang and Wei Yasing, losing a 3-game thriller in the group stage. Looking back at their 8-year partnership, Sir wants people to remember them as a resilient pair.
8年經歷咗好多嘢嘅，咁有好成績嘅時候，亦都有好低潮嘅時候，咁即係好似好高高低低，但係好似又好似過得好快咁嘅時間，唰一聲就好似即係唔經唔覺就夾咗8年，咁即係當中都學咗好多嘢啦，亦都得到好多嘢啦，咁係一個好難忘嘅回憶嚟嘅喺我運動生涯或者係我嘅人生裏邊。
因為一開始我哋夾嗰陣時，咁可能我都好細個啦，冇經驗啊嗰啲，咁好多時都係阿雪去俾一啲提議我，同埋一路提點我啦，咁俾多啲比賽經驗啊，或者訓練嗰度點樣練好啲咁樣。咁就算我大咗之後，佢都有時我有啲意見，佢都會肯聽我嘅建議嘅。咁有一個好好嘅溝通啦，都仲係。
即係可能我有打過好多次亞運會、奧運會4次，咁其實每一次都係好難忘，係每一次都有好唔同嘅經驗啦。因為4屆奧運會其實都去咗唔同嘅國家，咁體驗咗好多。咁尤其可能啱啱過去巴黎奧運其實可能真係咁多屆奧運最深刻啦，因為東京奧運之後就多咗好多香港人關注運動員啦，咁。我冇諗過喺奧運嘅場上面有見到咁多我哋區旗啦，同埋好多人嗌我哋啦，咁好似有半個主場嘅感覺。咁嗰陣時，即係我覺得呢一次奧運真係對我嚟講好難忘。
最難忘，我覺得係2021年嘅東京奧運，因為嗰一次係我第一次參加奧運啦。咁同埋嗰陣時係因為 Covid， 所以個場係冇觀眾嘅，所以係真係好嚴肅，即係一啲聲都冇，一啲打氣聲都冇。咁第一次參加奧運咁大型嘅比賽，係嗰個緊張嘅感覺係平時一般嘅比賽都體會唔到嘅。同埋嗰一次嘅成績雖然都攞唔到獎，但係可以入到4強，對我嚟講都係一個好難忘嘅回憶嚟。
可能大家一提起我哋鄧謝配就係可能會諗起我哋喺球場上面嘅堅持咯。咁即係可能一路以嚟我哋可能帶俾大家嗰個正能量就係可能未到最後一刻都唔好放棄，要堅持。咁希望即係可能幾多年後之後啲人都一提起鄧謝配就諗起係呢個字堅持。
It's sad to bid farewell to an incredible pair like Tang and Tse. But when one partnership ends, a new one begins. And we will look at Thailand's exciting new mixed doubles pair in the next episode. Plus, our experts discuss the biggest winners from this year's massive coaching changes. Now, in the meantime, stay up to date with the latest news by downloading our BWF app, Badminton for You. And again, do let us know your thoughts, comments, and questions on our Facebook and YouTube pages. That's it for now. See you soon.